If you're doing a lot of activity and not sure if it's driving results, you're probably missing a goal. And goals can actually be set up in HubSpot to allow you to track things like calls and meetings and forecasts to make it so that you're looking at what is possible versus what you've done. So let's talk about setting up goals in HubSpot, and I'm going to show you how to do just that. So goals in HubSpot come with a couple of different options, but I'm going to show you a couple of things available here in Marketing Pro with the goal templates. So over on the left-hand side of the screen, we've got this little icon for reporting, and goals are going to be found at the bottom of that menu. Now here we've got goal templates. We can actually look at templates by area. So there's some custom built templates like I want to look at how long it takes to resolve tickets, or I want to see how many tickets were closed this week compared to what our goal is. For marketing, I might want to see a number of MQLs, or perhaps I want to see specific conversions from a certain network. In this case, we're going to demonstrate meetings booked with a sales meetings goal here in our goal setup. So I'm going to click on set goal, and this is going to be the wizard that walks you through the goal setup. So here I'm going to use the template meetings booked, and for the goal name, again, it's telling us you want to make it descriptive. I'm going to call this, let's say 10 meetings per week. And this is just my goal, so I'm going to put my name at the end of it. So in this case, I'm only going to set it for myself, but if you wanted to set team goals, you can do that here as well. You can also then set team goals and select your team if you have a team set up in HubSpot. So we have a sales team set up in HubSpot ourselves. And then if I wanted to include contributions from other people that are not part of that team, I could also put that here. For this demonstration, we're just going to use myself. And then here I'm going to have the duration. So in this case, the goal is going to be set monthly, but then it's going to correspond for the whole entire fiscal year. So in this case, I'm going to say, let's go monthly. Now you'll see that I've got my entire year here. So I'm going to set my goal is 10 meetings a month. So in this case, I'm going to say 10 here, 10, 10, 10, 10. So I just put 10 in every month, but if I wanted to do that automatically, I could actually hit the target here and say my target is going to be, let's say 12 goals or 12 meetings a month. I hit apply, and then I hit 12 all along this journey. So a lot of us have cyclical or maybe like ups and downs. So I know for us, we have a lot more meetings typically in January. So I'm going to take my goal here and say 18. And at the end, we've got 150 meetings total. So this is where historical context is really important. Maybe set a report where you can look at all the meetings last year in 2024. I'm recording this in 2025, but set a meeting or a report of all the goals or all the meetings, and then see what you need this number to be in order for you to hit your targets. So let's just assume that we're looking for 150 meetings a year, and then that's going to break out in months. So if I want to actually alert people that, hey, we've set a goal and here it is in HubSpot, that's what the goal kickoff is. If I exceed this goal, I can get a notification here. And then again, these are all kind of the notifications. So I'm just going to say I want to get a notification when we've achieved a goal. So in this case, I hit done, and it's going to set my goals. So it just takes a little bit to set that up. And now I've got the goal name is 10 meetings per week. It's my primary team, but it's for me. And my total goal is 150 meetings. And so far this year, I've had 168 meetings of 150 meeting target. So again, this was not a really good goal example. If you're having a lot of meetings that are actually going to be meetings for like clients and external people, you have to figure out how you want to track those meetings, which might mean you need a custom meeting type. But this is how you're going to set goals. So in this goals area, I can also see that my team members have set up other goals. So we've actually got a number of deals goals set up for ourselves of how many deals that we want created on a monthly basis, so we can actually track how well that corresponds to our forecast. We can look at all different pipelines as far as goals by pipeline, goals by team. So again, jump in and create some goals. And then what that looks like on a reporting dashboard as well is when we apply goals to our reports. So you can actually apply your goals to reports on a dashboard then. So in this case, for this particular graph, we have number of deals we want created a week, and then that is the number in blue, and then actual performance is the number in orange. So this creates a lot of accountability around the progress toward goal achievement, and also by the use of reports and dashboards, it puts it all in one place for your team to take advantage of. So that's how to set a goal, jump in, set it up. Post a comment below if you have any questions, and hopefully that gets you off to the races and how you might start driving results with HubSpot. For more tips, tricks, and how-tos, hit that subscribe button or drop a comment below on a video topic you'd like to see next time. Thanks for watching.